Now, this in the last span of 10 years, it has given us a very transient long journey. Beyond this also, you see how many hearts and how many minds are getting opened. Just you observe that another next 5 years, it is going to be a revolution for this. Take it for granted for this yoga, because the Western countries, if you see that every 5 minutes somebody is committing suicides. Because students are so much under stress. Normal students hardly commit suicide, but those who are very intellect, just 1% less, or they could not get any good campus, they are committing suicides. They are thinking that these are the permanent solution to a temporary problems. These are not the challenges, because we don't know actually how to handle the mind. If we can handle mind for the few seconds, their moment is gone. That's why mind is one of the important source of the energy. But mind doubts everything. Suppose if I ask you, what's your name? Anarun? Oh, okay. You are so good. You are so intelligent. You are so smart. You are so dashing personality. And you are so sincere. But not थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा है. क्या होगा? 10 compliments I am giving, but one insult that becomes more strong in the mind, and that causes the stress to us. Yes, no. That's why. Yes, no. What's your name? Aditi. Suppose today is a birthday party is there. She has gone to the shop and got a very beautiful color dress. But in the party, one of her friend told that, okay, this color is not good. She has spent a lot of money, but small sentence, 3 words. 4 words. This is not, color is not good. 4 words are sufficient to bring down the enthusiasm, to bring down the joy. Yes, no. That happens because you don't know how to handle these remarks, how to handle the opinions, how to handle your mind. And yoga gives the solutions also. That's a mind also doubts. Mind, if you say, you are so good, definitely, so you'll think, what is there? Definitely must be have some work with me, that's why he is appreciating. If I tell bad, no doubt, we take it for granted. If somebody tells you are bad, you doubt this or take it for granted. Take it for granted. If somebody scolds you, take it for granted. But somebody appreciates you, we think, is it so? Definitely something will be there actually. That's the mind also doubts on the positive things, but it is confident of the negative things. That's how to handle the mind also, that is one of the important source of the energy. And it depends how you are handling the minds. And that happens through the meditations, through the pranayams, through the yoga, and the ancient wisdom. This yoga concept, it is not a new one actually. If you go back to the Indus Valley civilization also, you will see that actually all these scriptures, if you go, it was there also earlier. It was there, it is not anything new actually. Yes, Baba Ramdev ji and Sri Ravi Shankar of the Art of Living, because I am from the Art of Living background. For the last 25 years I am there actually, and we used to teach the students of the meditations, the pranayams, this knowledge, all these things, how this they can handle their life so peacefully. Because people spend half of their health to get the wealth. Again, they spend the wealth to get back the health. Do you think that it is a good mathematics? Good economics? No. Half of the health we are spending to get the wealth, again we are spending the wealth to get back the wealth. It is not matter. Why it cannot happen? Cannot coexist. We can maintain our good health also. Otherwise, you see, at the age of 25 years, 30 years, many lifestyle diseases are coming, like the BP, diabetes, depressions, aggressions, all these things are coming. Yes, no. That's why we can get prepared actually from now onwards. From now onwards, if we can remain happy, then we can spread happiness also. Yes, no. Reading in the economic times. You want to hear? One king actually asked one of his good artists, made 2 paintings. One painting of a person having very bubbling with joy, enthusiasm, smile, and another painting of a person who has done all sort of the heinous crimes, stressed, tension, valuations, all this negative quality, it should be reflected in the second painting. Then after a few days, that artist, he found that a boy of around 7 to 8 years, he is playing with his friends and he's bubbling with joy. Are you in the present moment?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. So, where I was, that boy was bubbling with joy, with enthusiasm, all the peace, all the happiness, all the positive qualities get reflected in the face of the boys. Then he invited the boys to his house and asked them to sit on a chair. Then he prepared a very nice painting of that boy. That painting was very nice. Okay? Now he was looking for the second painting. Now he was looking for the second painting. Second painting of what type? Negative. Then he saw in between also, he has also forgotten about the second painting, but after 10 to 12 years around, he found a person standing near the railway station. And all these things, negative qualities, it was reflected in his face. Means jealous, anger, tension, stress, all these things it was reflected. Then he invited that person to his house also. And he also made a painting of that second painting completed. Second painting completed. But this person, when he saw this second painting and the first painting, then the person replied, how it could be 12 years before you have invited the person, that was me. 12 साल पहले जो जिसको इनवाइट किए थे, जो पेंटिंग बनाया थे, वो मैं था. अभी 12 साल में क्या हो गया थे मेरा चेहरा? You got it? It was the same person. तो क्या हो गया 12 साल में जो मेरा चेहरा ऐसे बन गया? क्यों? आप बताइए. इंटरनेशनल योगा डे नहीं था उस टाइम. ये आंसर might be because he was not having that taste actually, or the wisdom, that knowledge which in our India it is having. That's why it is known that USA people, they are known for their marketing skills. They can sell the refrigerator and the air conditioners to the Eskimos also. And Britishers, they know actually the mannerism, how to speak, how to say good morning, good evening, how are you? All this mannerism the Britishers know. And Japanese, do you know? Team spirit, how we can work in a team and to achieve the success, that was the values of the Japanese. And the France, they know the precision also. Germans also, they know the precisions. How to achieve the good quality without any defectives also, they know. And Indians are known for values, yes, ethics, belongingness, how to give respect to the elders, how to give respect to the friends, how to talk with the colleagues, how to talk with the people, how to bring happiness. Earlier it was slightly fading away, now it is coming back also. Suppose in your life, somebody asks you, tell me the 5 wealthiest persons. Suppose. क्या नाम है तुम्हारा? Sima. If I ask you, tell me the name of the 5 wealthiest persons. Difficult. If I ask you, tell me the name of the 5 Miss World. Difficult. If I ask you, tell the name of the 5 persons who have saved your career, who have saved your life. Easy? Yes, no? That's what matters is not the accolades. What matters is how much caring, how much sharing, how much values, because those 5 persons, they have taken care of you. Your parents, your teachers, or your friends, those who have guided you on the right path, those who have given you right wisdom in your life, those who have helped you to achieve the success in your life, those who have helped to bring smiles in your life. Yes, no? That matters. That matters. That's why it is easier to remember the persons. Everybody remembers Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam also. Yes? He was having a lot of failures also, but still success. Still, he was successful. Yes, no, many failures actually. When he was sending the satellites also, many times failures. But still, finally, at the end, he was very successful. He is still highly regarded as a scientist, as a person, as a teacher, as the president. Yes, no? Yes, no? Last May, Udar, are you here? The President of India, one student asked him, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam asked him, you have played many roles, but which role you value more? Then his answer was, क्या था आंसर उनका? Teacher, very nice. क्या नाम है तुम्हारा? बाला. Give a very big round of applause for you. Teacher. As a teacher, I have helped actually, just Subhas Das Sahab also was telling, many doctorates actually has done. Many students has done PhD under him. And there are different places teaching this knowledge to the people. How much satisfaction he must be getting? Do you know? How much satisfaction he is getting actually by just spreading the knowledge through his students. That's why Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam answered that it was the teaching actually. He was interacting with the students. He was interacting with the people also. That's why Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he is so much famous. The same head which was just taking the loads. Sometimes many I've seen some same brain, same head which was carrying the luggage, which was shouldering some luggage, and same head has become a scientist. Yes, no? Same head has helped him to do. What is the difference? What is the difference? The intelligence inside us, that intelligence matters. That's absolute intelligence matters, but hardly we are giving time for that. We are giving time for everything. Like the Facebook now, Insta, all these things, but we hardly see our own face in the mirror. Hardly we are giving time to see our own face which is inside us. You will spend actually few minutes in a day, as Sir told you, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. Those who are having a time class, even Prime Minister is so busy, but still he gives time. He gives time actually. Once you give time to this, you can give better time for the others also. Yes, no? That's why the parents are so much busy. Maybe they are also stressed. They are also stressed also. And stress also, it creates havoc actually, the fatal also. There was a research actually had happened. We don't care about the stress, but how stress is harmful. There are the best. Have you heard the name of Dr. Deepak Chopra? Yes? If you read his book actually, you have read. Yes, very good. And he has mentioned also there, and how stress is harmful. They were giving a mild shocks to a mouse, mild electric shock, mild, very mild. But when the mild shock was given, the mouse also was under stress. And gradually that stress actually, this shock was continued actually for a number of days, although that was mild, but those stress actually has damaged all his cells. Finally, the mouse died actually. But the shock was not so heavy that the mouse will die. But due to the continuous stress, the mouse died. That's why we are not caring about the stress, but the stress is happening. When the stress, we are under stress, gradually, one day, second day, third day, and gradually it goes in a permanent way, then that may be fatal to us also. Because whenever we are under stress, what happens? Dr. Deepak Chopra has also mentioned 90% of our energy actually that takes care of our repairing of the body cells. But when we are under stress, those energy they get diverted actually to handle those stress moments. And our repairing cells and our DNA also that is getting affected. That's why to reduce the stress, this one is important, mind, how to handle the mind. And one more important source of energy is breathings. We'll limit it up to, because Sir has given timing up to 1 o'clock, only 5 minutes left. And one more important source of energy is breathing. What is the first art we have done while coming on this art?
Breathing.
Breathing in.
Out.
Crying. Means first you have taken breath, then crying, and crying, then breathing.
Breathe in.
And what is going to be the last one? Breathe out, others will cry. Others will cry. Yes, definitely. If you have spread happiness and we have taken care of the society, definitely. Because the topics also here it is, yoga for 1 hour, one health. If you are taking care of the health of the others, definitely we all are in 1 hour, we can take care of the heart also, definitely. And these breathings, just you observe, these breathings also not only it gives the oxygen to us, that brings the life force energy, as per our ancient wisdom, that gives the life force energy inside us. It is so powerful, so vital. 90% of the toxins in the body gets purified through the breathings only. But a normal person hardly gives 20 to 30% of the lungs capacity. Slightly will do some asanas, Ashtanga yoga, it is there actually. If you just see how to do the asanas, pranayams, breathing techniques, and you will see that how our energy level is going up. And all these problems, all the situations, it happens. Life is full of duality only. Life is full of everybody. If you take any person on this earth, he or she must be having some issues, some problems. But how you handle this mind, how to handle the problem, how to handle the situations, that's more important. Because all these are temporary, but we are like a vast sky. The clouds come into the sky and goes away. But the sky remains permanent. That's why our consciousness also, our supreme intelligence, it is so powerful. If you focus on that supreme intelligence, supreme consciousness, then you will just smile at you. Maybe some problem 1 month before, on that day you just observe what was your state of mind. Whether the problem is now, no. The intensity has come down, yes, no. Intensity has come down. छोटे बच्चे जब थे हम लोग, कोई चॉकलेट नहीं दे पा रहे, हम लोग रोए थे, हम लोग स्ट्रेस में था. कोई खिलौना टूट गया कि हम लोग कितना स्ट्रेस में थे. अभी वो सिचुएशन है क्या? Now the thing is that the toys have changed. We are having different problems, different situations, and that thing will come. But how we can maintain our energy, that is more important. Once there was a beggar actually, he begged throughout his life, and when he died, villagers were cleaning that area. They found that the beggar was sitting on a gold mines, but throughout the day, beggar was asking help from the others. Similarly, as human beings, we are having enormous potential. Gold mines inside us, like energy, our consciousness is infinite. We can do miracles, we can do wonders. The thing is that we should spend time for this. Okay? Now, I think time has come. Actually, it is around 1 p.m. Exactly, has given me up to 1 p.m. I have concluded this session. I have talked about 4 important sources of energy, those different sources. One is the sleep. Give attention, proper sleep, 7 to 8 hours sleep. And while you are going to sleep, before at least 1 hour, we should stop mobile. We should stop actually using the laptops. That is better. But it is under compulsion you have to do. Suppose your job demands that. You have to work, you have to work. You don't have any alternative. Given the choice, definitely you will go for the easier way to work in the daytime. Because we don't have the options. That's why we are working. Yes, no. And for that also, to negate those things, we have to build up our energy through some other means also. There are the ways also there. Sleep is one of the important source of the energy, and another is the food is the one of the important source of the energy. Fresh fruits, fresh vegetables that has more prana. If you take any fresh vegetables, you will see that the digestion happens very quickly. Metabolism also, that is helps us. Sir also was telling us, this was the sir also replying, after evening our metabolism also it gets reduced. That's why after evening, suppose 8 p.m., 9 p.m. if you are eating, digestion rarely happens. Digestion doesn't happen. That's the food is one of the important source of energy. Then the third is the mind is one of the important source of energy. Mind means what kind of the environment we are, what kind of the friend circles we are, and what kind of the books we are reading, what kind of the things we are watching. Those things actually plays a very vital role. We don't know, but that matters. That leaves an impression in our mind also. That's how to handle the mind also. That is one of the important source of energy. And the fourth is the breathings. Breathings also is one of the important source of energy. Breathings is very well connected, very directly connected to our mind. If you are angry, the breathing pattern will be. Have you observed how many of you have the experience of becoming angry? गुस्सा होने का कितने लोग एक्सपीरियंस है? तुम्हारा है? बाकी लोगों का नहीं है. देखो ना कोई हाथ नहीं उठा रहा है. एक्सपीरियंस है ना? जस्ट हैव यू ऑब्जर्व, नहीं तो अभी जब भी आपको मौका मिलेगा, अपॉर्चुनिटी तुम्हारे लिए है. ओके, whenever you get the opportunity to become angry, just observe your breathing patterns and the temperature of your breath. Fast, Okay? That's why breathing is directly connected to our state of mind. Whenever you are happy, suppose you are sitting inside a garden or you on the hill station or the seashore, then very subtle level. Don't feel that you are taking this. And it has a very deeper level, deeper connection to our mind also. Focusing on our mind, but on your breath, we can handle our mind better. Also, these are the mind, breath. These are four important sources of energy. And we'll talk some other time. Actually, there are seven levels of the existence: body, breath, mind, intellect, memory, ego, and self. How to go to the self level. And we are also organizing Art of Living the classes also for the students also, who is being founded by his Sri Ravi Shankarji. Today he is in USA actually, USA, and to take this International Yoga Day also. And when this UNA it was started also, he was also there. That's all these saints actually starting from the Pujya Ramdev Baba to Pujya Sri Ravi Shankarji and Patanjali योग सूत्र का फाउंडर है, आप तो जानते हैं, he is the, you can say the father of this Patanjali योग सूत्र, जिसका भी नाम लिए एक्चुअली समझना तो all are to be highly respected. जितना श्रद्धा होगा हम लोग का उतना हमको फायदा मिलता है, जो भी चीज में जितना हम लोग ग्रैटिट्यूड रहेगा उतना ही हमको फायदा. Thank you all, thanks a lot for your hearing and give a very big round of applause for you. आप लोग के लिए जोरदार तालियां दीजिए. आप लोग इतने लॉन्ग से पहले भी अभी बैठ के सुने. Okay. Any questions? Do you have anything? Otherwise, we will wind up.
बोलो बोलो
Okay.
बोलो सर, ये क्वेश्चन.
Think of questions.
Sir, like you are speaking so fluent, so can you share some tips to us?
हाँ?
हिंदी में पूछो, हिंदी में पूछो.
Share some tips. First you keep a smile, then automatically everything will follow. You just see one thing actually. What matters, suppose for making a presentation, suppose the annual function is there. We have made a very nice joke so that I will go to the stage and perform this joke so that everybody will be laughing. Yes, no? But whenever we just go to the stage, we become a joke. Happens? Yes, no? Some butterfly in the stomach, some sensation in our fingers that happens, chest beats also. Just observe your breath. If you observe your breath, automatically it will be pulled down. And दोनों चीज चाहिए इसके लिए. एक्चुअली एक तो चाहिए जो अभ्यास है, जैसे कि बताया जाता है पातंजलि योग सूत्र, आपको एक्चुअली अष्टांग योगा भी जस्ट खाली आज इंटरनेशनल योगा डे है बोल के 5 मिनट आंखें बंद करके फोकस कर दे, that won't work. That is not shortcut. If you can spend, please, it's because all of you are very young actually. You are having a very long career ahead. Just see also how you can be unique from the other students, those who are not giving time for these meditations, those who are not giving for this ancient wisdom. You just see actually what is the success level you will be getting and they will be getting. Because life is successful and balanced. The both things are required. Balanced and successful. Suppose a lemon, suppose you have seen that game, one lemon is in the spoon and with that you have to put in your mouth and you have to run. Yes, suppose you are this fast but the lemon is not there or that marble stone is not there on the spoon. Are you successful?
No.
No. Both the lemon stone and the mouth and the spoon along with the time, all things are important. Okay, that's the balance that is successful. Okay, anyone? Otherwise we can end here. Yoga? Yes, that's why the Ashtanga Yoga, you see actually asanas are there. Asanas are there. Yes, very nice, very nice. Very nice question actually. Whether yoga is helpful actually for our physical body and as well mental, it is a holistic science. You can see that it is science. Because science depends upon the effects, cause and effects. Science believes in the cause and effects. Yes, no? And you do this one. Just you do this one, actually asanas, see the effects. Your experience will tell you. That's why it is known as a science only. Spirituality is a science, but spirituality, that people are confused between the spirituality and the religions. Religion is just like the banana skin and spirituality is the banana itself. We are holding up the banana skin and we are forgetting the banana. That's a spirituality. It across every religion. If the pizza is famous in which country? Italy. But whenever we eat pizza, where we are becoming also Italian? No. Suppose we are using iPhone, we are not becoming also Americans. Just if you are just practicing yoga, then similarly also, just like the pizza or the iPhones or the cars or the T-shirts we are using, it does not interfere in the faith, it does not interfere in the religion. Similarly, yoga also does not interfere in your faith or in your religion. Yoga is common for all. That's the same air जैसे साथ बोल रहे थे. वही जो श्वास हम ले रहे थे, अमेरिकन भी ले रहे हैं, पाकिस्तान भी ले रहे हैं, अभी हम लोग ले रहे हैं. पांडव कौरव भी वही सांस ले रहे थे, वही आसमान पांडव कौरव का टाइम में, वही एयर के था उनका भी टाइम अभी भी है. धीरे धीरे पॉल्यूशन हो रहा है, but we are taking care of through this international yoga day because that's why the theme is one earth, one health. If our health is good, definitely the planet will be definitely good. If we are taking care of we are just not using the plastics, we are planting trees, and we are taking care of all type of the pollutions. That's why. Like now, from the more than the air pollutions, the emotional pollutions will be there. Now some instruments will come. If you see that instruments will find that some emotional pollution is going on, and you will be charged for that. You will be penalized for that. There will be some small actually sound will beep. It will come in the mobile because in that 1,000 rupees is deducted from the account. If you are having this emotional pollution, any negative thoughts also. Time will come for that also. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Like there are many perspectives, right? Now the people are going for gym.
People are going for the gym.